Hey guys, it's your boy CaptCaden, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, as you can see through the title of the video, I am very excited to be doing this one. I love Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD's like one of my favorite creators of just like music in general. Like I have, you know, the Goodbye and Good Riddance thing right here. I also have Death Race for Love chilling above my bed over there. And then I also have a tattoo. But, you know, we're going to be getting back on what we were talking about, and that is the Juice WRLD tier list I am going to be making of all the songs that he is in through different features, different albums that he had made while he was alive, or not. Well, they are all music that he made while he's alive, but you get what I'm saying, because, you know, posthumous albums and the actual albums that he was alive for, which there are 3 that he was alive for, and then 2 that are actually not that he's alive for. Sorry to butt in and just kind of like get in the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I meant was for the like different albums, it's actually 4 different albums that he was alive for technically. Like, and what I mean alive for, I mean like alive and being able to promote, rather than just like having the music come out from him or like his team and like promoted by his team. Like his team promoted while he was alive, but you know what I mean? Like he was able to have more control and more holds on everything with it. So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know, because I just saw it going through the video and I realized how dumb I am at times. So yeah, but yeah, just thought I'd get this little thing in there. And yeah, to people that may be wondering what those are, if you had not known, that it would be the Legends Never Die album, which I might try to have something like right here or maybe over here. Hold up, I'll make it like over here so you can see more. And then for the other album he was deceased for, sadly, that came out, or is a posthumous album, his second, which would be Fighting Demons right here. And yeah, both really great albums in my opinion, but we're gonna be, as the title says, going through all the different songs and checking them out. I personally can't wait to let everybody know what my favorites are, because as I previously mentioned, he's one of my favorite artists all time, and just being able to showcase my outlook on like the different music that he's got released, hopefully can let you guys try to be like, hey, maybe I should try to check it out. If you guys are so curious about it, I would appreciate to hear like what you guys think of his songs if you haven't really heard it and this is your first time seeing them, you know what I mean, in like a tier list video, or just in general, just a tier list video, I guess. With like his stuff, and then whenever you look at all the songs and shit. But you know, yeah. So alright, let's get fucking into it. So that's not it, there we go. So here we go. These are the different songs we got going on and the different albums. So the first set of albums, it looks like it's gonna be from World on Drugs. Good album, good album. So I, like, me personally, I think it's a good album, but I know that there are probably people out in the world of music that look at it with disdain, just based on how all the songs were just kind of like not like the greatest that comparatively you could probably put with like Future and Juice WRLD for like their different albums that they have out. Like now, especially, even for like the stuff that they might have made beforehand. I know Juice has limited content for it compared to Future's like music and everything, but yeah, I thought the collab album was pretty good in my opinion. And if you guys want to hear my opinion more on music, because I love music, I would be for sure down to like show you guys some songs, tell you guys about some stuff, or whatever. Just try to put it in the comments so I could try to look at it. And then if you want to try to check out my different social medias, they'll be down in the description to where you can check them out and be able to send me more stuff if you'd like. But otherwise, let's get back into like actually putting stuff on the tier list itself. So, alright, the 7 a.m. freestyle song from Juice WRLD and Future. Good song, mind you, I should say. If you, I don't, like, I think it's a good song personally. So I'd put it like maybe like B, like C range. I'd probably put it at C for right now, and then we can also switch it up later, just so that we can actually have a whole idea of what's going on with the music and everything. But Afterlife, I think I'd listen to Afterlife a little bit more than 7 a.m. Freestyle though. I'm gonna have to go Afterlife on this one. And for the next song, Ain't Living Right. Okay, Ain't Living Right. I definitely feel like it's better than Afterlife for sure, but I don't know if it's like a category right now. Like I said, I could fix it up. So for the time being, I'll put it in A, because I Ain't Living Right is a real, or just the song Living Right, or Ain't Living Right as it's seen there, and I'm just fucking up. It's pretty good, in my opinion, but yeah. Astronauts, I actually have in my playlist that I listen to a little bit, but I definitely think it's not as good as Afterlife, but I do have Astronauts in my playlist. Then different, I'd have to put it at D, because I could not tell you like who's on the song, except maybe if it's like the only song on the album that's like with Young Bands, because I think that's the only one that has Young Bands on there, if I'm correct, but I could be wrong. So editor note might be good, but yeah. Then we got Fine China. Fine China, definitely better than Afterlife and Astronauts and 7 a.m. Freestyle, but I do not think it's going to be better than Ain't Living Right, so I am going to be putting that at A. And then Hard Work Pays Off. Hard Work Pays Off. This is also like one of those songs that like I definitely love and go back to on this whole album here, and I just really appreciate the song, because I remember after like Juice passing, or like just seeing like different like posts made from Future, it was really cool to see Future like doing a little like tribute or something like that to Juice WRLD through the like a lyric of this song like after his passing and everything. So yeah, I definitely would put that above Ain't Living Right. I would listen to Hard Work Pays Off more than that for sure. Jet Lag, pretty decent, but I definitely think it's better than 7 a.m. Freestyle though, for sure. But I don't know. I just wouldn't be putting it into B myself. Make It Back, I probably would be putting that at around like at like a low B. At a low B, I could see that. No Issue, definitely between Jet Lag and 7 a.m. Freestyle for sure, because Jet Lag's not too bad, but I think like I don't know, compared to like those two, I think it's definitely in the middle. But yeah, Oxy, I'm sorry to say, but except for like the little bit of like fucking earworm that Lil Wayne and like Future have on here, like the Oxy cut, shit like that. No, like after that, like that was basically it. I don't know. It's just like not my song I can continually be able to listen to through like numerous times to like go back through the album. You know what I mean? Like when there's like that one song that hits, it is never gonna be that one for me. But it will hit once in a while, but it definitely is not. It's like how I put different down there. You know what I mean? Like I personally wouldn't be going back to it too much. But yeah. Realer and Realer, I would be putting that probably in front of Fine China. I think that is definitely a pretty good song. I listen to that a lot, and yeah, that's enough said there. Then we got Red Bentley, and I know that's I believe the song with Gunna, Future, and Juice. I could be wrong. But for Red Bentley though, from what I can remember, I'm definitely going to be putting it under No Issue, because I know it's definitely not the two songs like different or Oxy, where like I wouldn't like just specifically not go back to listen to it, but I definitely know it's something that I would be more wanting to listen to than the other songs. But yeah. And then Shorty, Personally, I think it's an S tier song. I love the way Juice WRLD went on the beat, and I believe he had like the second verse on the song compared to like Future, where he had like the first and then Juice would go after the chorus and then go for the second, and that's like the verse that whenever I listen to the song, I'm like, yo, that's heat. And that's where I put Shorty personally. Then we got Transformer, Juice, Nicki, and Future. So I would definitely be thinking about putting that at a nice little probably under Red Bentley and before 7 a.m. Freestyle. And speaking of 7 a.m. Freestyle, I think I might be putting it up to C, because I do like the song. I got a resurgence in for me, how I like it from like people that were close to me, and just being at a wedding and stuff with some, like I mentioned, some people I'm really close with. And it definitely made me kind of like just want to like listen back to the album, which I still gotta really do, like to just do a full dive back listen to. But yeah, I definitely believe that right now we got pretty good spots for everything. And then World on Drugs. World on drugs. Alright, I definitely probably put it under Jet Lag. Sadly, the title song of all the songs that like would be going at like the lower spot, you wouldn't think that the whole album is based on would be that song, but little did you know. Yeah. And then again, switching around some stuff, we're gonna be switching that to B. Thinking about it now, like low beat for Jet Lag. Here we go. We got the first posthumous album of Juice WRLD now, with the first song we're gonna be putting down is Bad Energy, which when this album came out, Bad Energy was really crazy to me. Like, it definitely hit me to my core in a lot of different areas I didn't expect it to, and it did. But where do we put it though? I would definitely put it before Astronauts and under Afterlife. Wait, no, I'd definitely listen to Bad Energy before Afterlife though. So yeah, I'd have to put it there. So now Blood on My Jeans, that's our next one, and that is an S tier song. That is my favorite song that is off of Legends Never Die album in general. It is so good. I don't know what else to say except that it's so good. I love the way that he's just calmly going about it. I like how the beat sounds. I like the strings. I like the little flute at the end where it just sounds like somebody whistling, but it seems like it's a flute more than someone whistling. Little do I know that, or like I didn't think that there would be a whistle, so I'd be trying to or not whistle, I meant a flute, and I hate myself that I went for the flute and then I said whistle, and then yeah, that's great. But yeah, I really love Blood on My Jeans though. It's one of my favorite songs, if not like in my top 5 of songs ever from Juice WRLD, that I'd put that in. And yeah, that's basically it for that. But Can't Die. I don't know. Where would Can't Die go? Can't Die is a really good song. Or not a really good song, I shouldn't say that, but it's a good song from him. It's like a more just like personal track too. But I think I'd have to put it in front of Make It Back, because I definitely would want to. I think I'd listen to Can't Die before wait, no, I'd listen to Make It Back more than Can't Die. Alright. Then for Come and Go, one of the biggest songs that came out of this album for sure, if not maybe the second biggest song after Wishing Well. It was fucking popular, and it's still like one of my brother's favorite songs from him too, which is funny. But Where would I put Come and Go? It's a good song. I don't try to listen to it all the time, so I don't like get sick of it in a way, you know what I mean? Because I know it's like one of the more popular songs that you do hear from him, so I don't try to listen to it like on my playlist a lot. And I do like Marshmello's producing. So with that being said, I definitely would have to put it before Bad Energy. I definitely think it's a good song. Like, it can be A or S, but I definitely think B is a good spot for it for the time being and as of right now. So real quick, I don't know how many people are going to be irritated or mad at me, but Titanic, I really think it's going to be like low C, maybe top of like D for me for like Juice WRLD songs. I'm gonna put it at the top of D, because the first listen through, it's not terrible, but then you go back and you listen to it, and then you're kind of like, why do I want to listen to this song? Or at least for me, like I don't know, I wasn't the greatest fan of the way that it was like constructed in a sense. Like, I can't go back and like it as much as like other people probably would. But that is my little thing there with Titanic. After that, we got Conversations. So where would we try to put Conversations on this tier list of just songs just in general? Conversations, it's not terrible, it's not bad, it's not the greatest song he's ever created, but I don't know. I think it'd have to be under Make It Back, because I think I'd try to listen to Make It Back and like Afterlife a little bit more than Conversations. But yeah. And then, not to be confused with his album, the song Fighting Demons is not too bad. They like switched it up, right? I don't know if anyone else noticed that too with Legends Never Die. When you ever go back and listen through it again, there's like 2 songs. There's another one coming up that I'll mention that had like an original like version released, but then like didn't, or like it was out there, but then after people were shitting on how bad it sounded, they were like, all right, you know what, the like Juice WRLD's team, I'm saying with this too, like somebody like else, to where they were gonna be like putting in like everything else, I don't know. But with Fighting Demons, like I don't know, like, or yeah, like I'm sorry for everybody watching, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, for the second song though, they like had it released and they were not really happy with it. People that were like just going on like between like probably YouTube comments, fucking Twitter, and like everywhere basically saying like, yo, you got to get that out, this shit ain't cutting it and we want something else. And I thought the first version of the song that they got out was way better than what's out now for Man of the Year. But yeah, that's what I know personally and how I feel personally. You can tell me how wrong I am in the comments. Please let me know, because I'll fight you on this. Juice WRLD's my guy. So yeah, not actually fight you. I'm not being serious, YouTube. It's jokes. Jokes are funny and fun. Yeah. Fighting Demons though. Where will we put Fighting Demons? It's not really that bad of a song, but it's not like something that's too memorable. And for that, I'd probably put it at the top. No, we're not gonna do that. I'd put it under No Issue. So with that being said, we're now on Hate the Other Side with Juice, Polo G, Kid Laroi, and I believe it was produced by Marshmello. So 4 like bigger name people are on one song, and I think it's pretty good, to be honest. I know a lot of people are not the craziest with it, but I definitely think that it's pretty good. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of Polo, and for somebody that is like from Illinois and like semi close to Chicago, where it's like an hour away through train, or if I wanted to drive there, it's like an hour. I like both of them on the song, but I think Kid Laroi was definitely better than Polo, which is funny. But I definitely think Kid Laroi was really good on the track too. Where would we put Hate the Other Side? Everyone watching the video is wondering. Where would we put it? I'd probably listen to Hate the Other Side before Come and Go. Funny enough. Fucking mic drop that shit, dude. Fucking mic drop it. But yeah. Alright. I Want It. I'd have to probably put it between Red Bentley and Transformer. Cause it's not that bad of a song, and it's like, it's not bad. That's something about it. Like if the Juice WRLD song is in B, that's what I would consider like his not really good songs. Like C and like above, I would consider like C is good. Then S is like the cream of the crop, fucking amazing. I want to listen to this song on the daily, 24/7, goddamn every goddamn day, forever. But yeah, I definitely think that I Want It is a good song on the lower scale compared to like all the other stuff. For like at least just the album Legends Never Die. I don't know what I was gonna say originally, folks. But for just Legends Never Die in general, I think Fighting Demons is better than I Want It. And that is a tough scene and tough moment for people that are I Want It fans. And I am sorry. But I think it's a good song at least. Like I said, C and above, good. D and below, bad. Except for Have Not Heard, because I have not heard. But D is what I would call the worst out of all the songs. And with that, we're going to be going to Life's a Mess. Which, that song with Halsey is fire as hell. I am going to be listening to it before Reelin' Reeler every day of the goddamn week. But it is still a good song. Both of those are really good songs, in opinion. But yeah, that's for Life's a Mess. Then after that, we got Words Are Hard. Man of the Year, or Moti, M-O-T-Y. Where would we put Man of the Year? This is that song, by the way, that I was mentioning before whenever I was putting up Fighting Demons, whenever there was like two different song like types that were out. It's not like they switched up the beat, right? It's more like they just added more like things, or like kind of touched it up, like trying to fluff it up, you could say, like afterward, it seems. I don't know like where you could try to go to like really find the best stuff at the moment for it, because it's just like on top of my head talking about it. But you could definitely try to look it up, and then you will see that there is like two different like versions, or at least I know for certain Man of the Year does, and then Fighting Demons may, but mine was just speculation because I haven't heard it in like so long. After like 2020, whenever it came out, I was like listening to it, and then it sounded like it got different after Fighting Demons came out, which is interesting. So Man of the Year, where will we put Man of the Year? Man of the Year, you're so awesome. Alright, Man of the Year. This is kind of hard thinking about it. But I am definitely gonna be putting it in between 7 a.m. and Jet Lag. Cause Man of the Year, as well as it being like a different like song from Juice necessarily that like we got to like hear because it's more like rockier and stuff and punk, like it's not my style of like rock that I'm a fan of per se, or like would be wanting to listen to more or less just in general. But yeah, I really do think that the album Legends Never Die is pretty good for the songs that like had like more an effect on me, for like stuff from like the top B to like A and S category. But yeah, then Righteous. This was originally, I believe, a single until they put it on, or I think it was going to be like one of the singles for the album. And whenever I saw this, I, as a big fan of him, from starting to listen to him like summer of like 2018, I believe, or like summer of 2019. I think it was summer of 2018. Yeah, it was summer of 2018, and like his music really got me. And with that, seeing Righteous after his passing and like being one of the one of the first songs to release after his passing, it was really emotional for me at the time, because like I couldn't really like try to listen to it because it was that emotional to where like it fucked me up. Yeah, Righteous though, Righteous, I definitely, for the respect of what it is, and like for whenever you put it on, like a lot of people that if they do listen to Juice WRLD do really like this, just based on the way he does everything on the song, like between vocally, instrumentally, like I don't know, I could go on about this guy, man. Like, screw Juice, where will we put Screw Juice? I definitely believe that Screw Juice is better than Bad Energy, and personally I think it's better than Come and Go. Like, Screw Juice, just like him just kind of doing like the different stuff when he's talking about like the blood on the rain, stain, and just like the way he just vocally does a lot of the stuff on the song, I'm a big fan of. So that's why I would be putting that at the top of B, personally. Alright, Smile, I thought it was a decent song, but it's definitely not something that I can listen to a whole lot, sadly, because it's like Juice and The Weeknd. Two people you think probably would go really well together. I did not like how the song, or at least this song, had came out that they had made together. If they had made more like stuff and is unreleased, I can only imagine how good that is, just based on like The Hills and the other amazing great songs that The Weeknd has, like Blinding Lights and just other popular ones that you can name off. Yeah, like I thought the song could have been better, but personal opinion, you know, everyone's got those. Hence mine, and just trying to show everybody here now. We got now Stay High. Stay High. Where would we put Stay High? Gotta stay high. Damn. It is catchy. I would be putting that in between. Oh wait, no, that's Emotions. That's a different song that we're gonna be putting up at a different point. But that song is good. But still, for right now, we got Stay High at the B spot. Now, we're looking over at Tell Me You Love Me by Juice and Trippie Redd. One of the first of many different like songs that we'll see that Juice is featured on or has a feature with Trippie Redd. Really good duo, personally. I think they did really well for a lot of the music that they've been able to make together, and I feel like they've only made hits that have came out than like anything that's like super bad. For Tell Me You Love Me, we're gonna be definitely putting that under Afterlife and in front of Astronauts, because as well as it is a good song, I wouldn't be putting it in my playlist to try to listen to all the time. And that's like how Come and Go is too. But I definitely think Come and Go is better than Tell Me You Love Me though. We also got Up Up and Away. This is a very vibey, kind of like floaty song. And I like that, but it's not something that I listen to all the time. But I think it's pretty decent, but is not super too good. So we're going to be putting that at C for Up Up and Away, and to tie it all up and finish off everything for Legends Never Die, we got Wishing Well. Wishing Well, I think I'm going to be putting in front of Life's a Mess. Or wait, no, I'm going to be putting it under Life's a Mess. And Wishing Well is a good song. I remember hearing it and seeing it a lot from somebody through TikTok that like looks like the fucking Joker and is out like based out in New York, who also was listening to, I believe, like Cerebral by Juice WRLD. That's an unreleased song, as well as I don't think it's Sleep Paralysis. I think it's another song, but he's a big Juice fan too, and shout out to that guy. I don't know his at right now, but if you guys know what his at is, definitely try to at him and say that he's got a little bit of a fan on him, because just that's just dope, showing out like something you love as much as you do like that, and being fragile and vocal. It's really great. And just the way he's able to just kind of talk about how he helped him, like at a point in time, whenever one of the songs on here gets brought up, I'm probably going to be getting really into talking about why I got into Juice WRLD more, too, or like what Juice WRLD's passing it like helped me to be able to do. But that's at a different point in time, like I said. For right now, though, 10 Feet, for the first song that we're putting off of for Death Race for Love, which is my favorite album all time by Juice WRLD, and probably all time in general, because I can listen to this shit all the time. This is just just so good. Let me give you a little rundown to people that don't know about this song, like album, and just like whole list of songs in general. Majority, except for, or like all but two songs, all but uno and dos songs, right, are freestyled. And the two songs that aren't freestyled would be, I remember hearing that Hear Me Calling is one of those songs, and then I believe it was Bandit or Robbery. So to what I remember, I believe it's I think it's Robbery and Hear Me Calling, because Hear Me Calling was the first single and then Robbery was the second one, and then the whole album came out. And the whole album, like I said, super fucking good. One of my favorites. And for 10 Feet, we are definitely putting that in front of Life's a Mess for sure, because the ending of this, the whole like song, oh my god, so good. All right, now we got Bandit, and funny enough, we're gonna put it at the top of B, because I wouldn't consider it to be as good of a song as 10 Feet is. Like, Juice WRLD definitely popped off, and wait, no, I'm kidding. Well, I just thinking about Youngboy and then Juice WRLD talking about, or just the way they did it. Yeah, I think it's definitely like A. Oh, Big, definitely putting that up in S, cause that shit, I don't know. Like, a lot of the songs for this album are going to be chilling up in S. And there's, I think, like 2 or 3 songs that I'm going to put up there right now, which are Make Believe, Bee's Knees, and Who Shot Cupid. For sure, those 3 are up there. Those are my top 3 songs from this album, with, I believe, Who Shot Cupid being number 1, Bee's Knees number 2, and then Make Believe is number 3. But yeah. Demons, which is the interlude off of this album that was just Brent Faiyaz, and it was good. So good. I cannot wait to listen to that whenever I get done with this. Actually, I'll listen to some fucking Death Race for Love, fuck it. But Demons, where do we put that in terms of songs? I think in terms of songs for Demons, I probably have to put it, nah, not Under Astronauts. Even for an interlude, I listen to it before Bad Energy. Then Desire, I think it's a decent song, but I think it's not as good as Bad Energy is. And I don't think it's better than Tell Me You Love Me. But Empty, this is also one of those songs that's really good. That's just like an emotional piece, and everybody can just kind of like just put their head down, just hand up, and literally just fucking sing and just let Juice preach, not pray, but preach with his shit. I don't know. That's just me though. All right, and then after Empty, we got Fast, which I think Fast is better than Bad Energy for sure. Yeah, I definitely listen to Fast before Bad Energy, I believe. Then Feeling, that's a really good song. Feeling, I'd probably put before Ain't Living Right. Yeah, that's a really good song. Another good one, Flaws and Sins. I'm probably gonna be putting that in front of Feeling, because Flaws and Sins, you're able to just kind of do one of those like Flaws and Sins and just like going in, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those songs that like you hear and you want to sing, you want to vibe, you need to, like, it just needs to come out. Like, you have the shit inside right here and it needs to get out. Or at least for me, that's how it feels. Like, I love the way that Juice WRLD's music has been able to make me feel, and especially like Flaws and Sins and so many songs. Then for Hear Me Calling, shit, that's hard. Do we put it at S? No, we're gonna put it in front of Hard Work Pays Off, because yeah, I made one of the greatest memories of just driving around, listening to music with the boys, late at night, listening to Hear Me Calling. We're blasting the goddamn shit. You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? Fucking, where did the Southern Twang came out? Looking like I'm a fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers song real quick. But in that, I'm not a girl. But besides the point, not what I'm meaning. Yeah, I just had a really good memory with Hear Me Calling, and I definitely believe it's a really good song with that memory and experience added onto it with that, and just hearing the song from like sophomore, junior year. Like, the whole album, Death Race for Love, came out my sophomore, junior year. Like, in the mix of between those. And yeah, that album is, like I mentioned before, it's on the top of my bed. I love it. But yeah, next song when it comes to Juice WRLD music that we're gonna be listening, or not listening to, but like putting a tier list to, we're gonna be probably putting Emotions, because this song slaps. We're putting it in front of Feeling. I feel like that song is a lot better than Feeling comparatively. While Feeling is good, I love the like dynamic range that Emotions kind of has. But yeah, speaking of range, we're gonna be going over to Maze by Juice WRLD, where it shows a little bit more of his range with bass, just harder hitting stuff, like for the drops of like the drums and everything on here. The whole album, like I said, is my favorite. It's amazing. Like, I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Like, dude, is so good. Maze, I think it's better than I think it's better than Life's a Mess. Indeed. I think that is the truth, so handedly to God. The truth. But with that, we're being factual and real on God by Juice WRLD. So, with this song is the song with Young Thug and Juice. One of the other features on this album, which I think there's only like two really on the album because of the Brent Faiyaz feature and then the Young Thug feature. And for On God, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first heard this song, I had to like really just kind of listen to it more to really appreciate it a lot more. But yeah, I think it's a good song, and I'm putting it between 10 Feet and Maze myself, personally. Then Out My Way, that is before Flaws and Sin, and definitely before Hard Work Pays Off. Cause wait, like that whole dude, the whole fucking bro, the whole shit, so goddamn good. Like, bro, oh my god, I could talk music all day, especially this shit, man. But with that, we're going to the next song from Death Race for Love that we are able to look at and see for choosing, and that happens to be Rider, which is a pretty good song by Juice WRLD. I ain't gonna cap, ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna cap. But what do we think a Rider is better than? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. I am probably gonna make people pissed, but Wishing Well is not better than Rider, and everything under Rider it's not better than Rider. I'm kidding. Rider, I think it's on. Yeah, I think it's before Bad Energy. Realistically, thinking about it, but oh, then there's Clever that's featured on this album. That's on Ring Ring. I think this song is on like the end part of. Not the end part of C. I think it's under No Issue. Cause I don't know. Like I kind of like the Clever feature, but I wasn't a big huge fan of it. I had to grow onto that as I started listening to it a good bit. But yeah, for the time being, we're definitely leaving Ring Ring at C. But yeah. Now we got Robbery from Juice WRLD, one of the most popular Juice WRLD songs to date. And with this song, even though it is pretty overplayed and still pretty popular, definitely think it's under Ain't Living Right, because I think I listened to Ain't Living Right before Robbery. I know it is a really sing-along-ish song because of just the shit that he's talking about and, you know, the relation that everybody has with it. But I definitely think it's a good song, but it is not one of the greatest that he has made for himself to where it would be in my S tier. So, and again, to anybody that is kind of upset with how my tier list is, I'm sorry that you are not a big fan of it, but to this juice head, this shit god tier when it comes to tier listing. But we're gonna fix it up too, so it's not the greatest yet in my eyes until I'm able to nitpick a little bit more after realizing stuff and then just figuring stuff out. But for the time being, we're gonna leave Robbery behind Ain't Living Right for sure. And our next song we're doing is She's the One. Another one of those good Juice WRLD songs that you can kind of just kind of listen to, vibe, and just kind of sing to. But if you kind of just send this as like, hey, just thinking of you, and send that as a text, between She's the One, like your girlfriend or whoever would be reading it, your partner would be able to just be able to look at it and be like, oh shit, like kind of thing, because you know you're thinking about them and telling them, you know, you really care about them, you think they're the one, like, bro, like, it's a cool little thing. But without me talking more than I need to, She's the One. Where do we think She's the One is on the tier of the list, right? She's the one. I think she's the one. I'm gonna have to put it over Wishing Well, because Wishing Well is a good song, but like Death Race for Love is like my favorite album all time. Like there's no song that probably will hit D from that album. It's just that fucking good. Speaking of that fucking good, not for what the song title is, but Syphilis from Juice WRLD. This song, when they cut the beat and just let him fucking just go for like the few seconds that he does, or for like the amount of seconds that he does until the beat gets kicked back on, fire. And the whole album just like or not the whole album, the whole song just like him being ragey and just being like, ah, just kind of like how he was on Nuketown, but like this was before Nuketown, just showing more of like the kind of side. It was fucking awesome. And for that, I would put it under Emotions, and I think it is better than Feeling. And that's that. Won't Let Go by Juice WRLD being the next song we're putting in our tier list. Good song. I think it's better than Maze, personally. That is my personal take on that, and that is all of Death Race for Love. As you can see, it is dominating A for like most songs there, as well as S for like all songs just like that are in there. So that's crazy. Let's see what's gonna happen once we get into Goodbye and Good Riddance, as well as Fighting Demons, the album, because Fighting Demons is really good with some of the different songs that I've been able to hear from like leaks and just in general that have been able to surprise me with being on the album, to where, you know, I like it as much as I do. But yeah, first song off of Legends Never, or not Legends Never Die, Fighting Demons, is Already Dead. Already Dead is a heater of a song, and I would definitely put it over Hard Work Pays Off, because if you really just like listen to the song and just like the beginning, just like how the beat sounds, and then whenever it drops and then Juice WRLD is going in, it's so good. It is just so good. I don't know what else to say except that. But yeah, I did not hear that before it got released, I believe, or I think it was one of the singles that came out before. But yeah, I remember hearing that and not liking it, but then growing heavily onto it after a bit, which is funny, coming to think about it. But yeah, Burn by Juice WRLD, we're putting that in S tier. Goated song, will be up in S for. After that, we got Cigarettes. That's another one of those songs. Both of these songs, Burn and Cigarettes, I listened to before they got released. Cigarettes, I actually remember downloading a file for like actually listening to it unreleased and everything, and getting it on Spotify. And I remember I randomly just put it on a playlist of mine, and I forgot that all the like different playlists that you make for just regular playlists are public. And when making that public playlist, I somehow had like 280 people like the playlist, just because it was able to have some of the like few leaks that I may have had at the time with it. And it was just kind of crazy just looking back on it, and then my Spotify rap being like, hey, so many people liked your playlist, and I'm like, what the fuck? But besides the point, both of those are my S tiers for certain off this album. Both are for certain needed to be there, just for how good they were, like between like unreleased and then released. And I'm really happy that both of them had been able to get released finally, especially Burn and Cigarettes. Whenever I first heard Cigarettes, like whenever I was like looking at like his different SoundCloud stuff, and yeah, dude, shit's crazy. But Doom, I'm gonna have to put this at D. I did not like it a whole lot. I know there's a whole lot of people that fucked with it heavy, But I was not one of those. I did not get on that wave at all, and I don't think I will really be on the wave as much. But it's still a Juice WRLD song, and I'm still happy that people still appreciate and like his music. And yeah, that's basically it. After that though, Feel Alone. Feel Alone, I want to say Feel Alone is gonna be one of those songs that you can kind of just put at the back of beat, because it's not terrible by any means, it's not good by any means, to my opinion, but it's, or not, I should say great, rather than good. I think it's good rather than great. Like, it's on the back end of like fairly good. So after that, we got Feline, which is a Juice, Trippie Redd, and Polo G just whole track. Juice WRLD and Trippie did their thing on this. Polo G, I had to learn to love the verse, but for Feline, I'm gonna put it behind Already Dead, because I think Already Dead is a little bit more of a better song in personal opinion, just based on how they were able to like master and mix it compared to how Feline was, where it's more like wet and stuff, than like how Already Dead was more like clean and doesn't feel like it needed to get more polished than it already was. But from there, we got From My Window. And for this song, I am going to be putting it at the back end of A. That's because I believe it's a pretty good song. So I think it definitely is a song that should have been released, because it is like very good to like listen to, like his different ways of like outlook of just like looking at just like his different problems and like the different things he wanted to address through the way that he did through the song. But I wasn't the greatest big fan of trying to like re-listen and go back to it. But like whenever you do hear it, whenever you're just like listening through again, it is one of those that's kind of that like you feel nostalgic listening to again, but then like you get a good nostalgic feeling, but then you after listening to it for like a minute and like maybe half minute 20, you kind of realize that it's like, oh, okay, like I realize why I don't have that on my playlist, but it's still a good song, because I still think it's way better than the songs that are in B, C, and D. But yeah. So now we are on Girl of My Dreams with Juice WRLD, and I believe one of the members of BTS. And this song is not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. It's not that bad, but it's not the greatest. It's not too fairly like something I want to listen to, but it's good. So I'd put it like mid B, behind probably behind Stay Alive or Stay High. Yeah, Stay High, because I don't know, I definitely think Stay High is a way better song compared to Girl of My Dreams, and I think Girl of My Dreams is good, but I'd rather listen to Stay High than Girl of My Dream. In my heart of hearts, I believe that. In my heart of hearts. Then proceeding on to the next song from Fighting Demons, we have the song that people were waiting to like have like released when it originally was released, but then Bibby was like, yo, guess what the fuck is up? Nah, we're not doing that till later. And it's like, bruh, why? You fucking did it in trailers and showing shit, but then you don't. And it's like, why? But it is good. Okay, don't get me wrong. And if people watching are wondering who I was just mentioning about Little Bibby, or Bibby or Little Bibby as Britt mentioned, he was an artist that was out of like Chicago, I believe, or he's just like a big like artist that turned manager, and he managed Juice, and then he started managing the Kid Leroy when he was picked up by Grade A, and then the newer guy that got picked up by them now, or by Grade A now, who I believe is like ZZZ, or like, you know, like the Sleep 3 Z's and then Sam something. But yeah, he's just like the manager and like overseer of a lot of like Juice's like estate, other than like what his family would be probably looking over after his death, just based on his prior role being the manager. You know what I mean? But so, Go Hard 2.0. I don't know where to put it because it's not that much of a song. It's like more of like an interlude, but it's not that bad of like a thing, which is funny. But I'll probably put those as like a base mark, like both of those. Like 2 is definitely better than the first one, just based on like the little ad libs and like kind of like continuing on from like what Go Hard was compared to Go Hard 2.0. But after that, we got My Life in a Nutshell. This song, and then Until the Plug Comes Back Around, that shit was crazy to hear, because those were like the 2 songs that I heard for like the first time, as well as Relocate 2 for like the first time. But or there's like a few more that like are first heard from the album, but still like it was surprising. And for My Life in a Nutshell, I'm probably gonna be putting it behind Bad Energy and Afterlife, because wait, no, I'd probably put it under Can't Die in Before 7 a.m. Freestyle. No, 7 a.m. Freestyle. Yep, okay, that's where we're putting it. I'm not going to speak any more on it, so I don't go back to it. Not enough. I think we're going to be putting that, like, I can't think of the song, though. So for whenever I can't think of a song, I'm going to be putting it at the back end of C, because I know I did hear it because I listened through the album, but I can't think of the song at the moment. So we're just going to leave it there for right now. And then Relocate, the next song off of Fighting Demons, definitely better than Afterlife and Bad Energy, but I don't think it's better than, no. So we're going to leave it at, then Rockstar in his prime. I remember hearing the leak before it came, or before this came out. And there's actually the leak that they messed around with Rockstar in his prime to where you're able to just kind of listen to it through like Trippie Redd's Mr. Rage. Like they messed around with it and made it like that, and that shit was so good. And if you guys want to check it out, just look at Juice WRLD Mr. Rage, and you should be able to find it fairly quick. It's like all like weird, like different like colors of like red, yellow, and blue, and then there's like bubbles and stuff like that to like help you like figure out like what the thumbnail looks like. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing with that. And for the next song, we are looking at sometimes after that, but Rockstar in his prime, where do we want to put it? I'm gonna I think it's under Righteous. That's where I would put myself. And then Sometimes, another really good song. I'd probably put it behind Already Dead, if I'm gonna be honest, because that shit is a banger as well, bro. A banger. But yeah, that's all we're gonna be saying on that. And then the next song we got is Until the Plug Comes Back Around. But this song, it surprised me, and I thought it was really good, but I don't know if it's gonna be like more of like the A category compared to B. I think I would put it before Fine China for certain, because for Until the Plug Comes Back Around, I don't know, like the beat was just really interesting to hear, and just hearing it with like the first time with it being on the album, I thought it was super good. And it was like one of my top songs for a little bit, like the tiniest little bit for maybe like a few days, and then it went away. But I still think it's a decent song though. Wandered to LA, and I'm hoping to explore. Little did I know I found a little more. Alright, so Wandered to LA. We're looking to hope to explore where we're putting that at. And we're putting it at the front of On God's Door. Yeah, we're putting that right there. Because Wandered to LA is a really good song between Juice and Justin. Even though Justin Bieber added his lyrics onto the song after, I still think it was good. I wish they were able to be together when they made it to make it that much more special and better. But personally, my opinion on the matter. Then after that, we got You Wouldn't Understand. This is a good song. I really fuck with this shit heavy, ain't gonna cap. For just how it kind of just gets you going in a way. Like, you don't understand. Like, bro, I don't know. No, I don't think it's that. I think it's better than Life's a Mess. And I think it's better than Maze. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with that. And that is Fighting Demons, the album by Juice WRLD. Tier list up. Now, we got 734 by Juice WRLD. Alright, first things first. Before we do this, I really want to get 2 songs out of the way that I want to put up at the very top, just based on some stuff. So, All Girls Are the Same, top album, or top song, in my opinion, from that, as well as Wasted. Wasted, I thought was super good, and I'm putting those at the top right now. 734, funny enough, when this song came out, I was in Tennessee, and I was coming up from Tennessee, and I listened to that song for an hour and a half straight, right? Did not get tired of it at all. I listened to that song for an hour and a half, and I did not get tired. So for that alone, it is going in the A category, and I think it would be under Wishing Well, because just for the dynamic meaning of the, like, what Wishing Well has been able to do commercially with streams, as well as the different material that was on there that's released, I think it would be better than 734. But 734, I've heard, is a 15-minute like freestyle where he is just professing a lot of different stuff that he feels about himself, with insecurities, just how he feels. And I do want to try to get a listen in just to try to hear it, but at the same time, like, that shit's crazy, just like the substance behind the songs too. But Armed and Dangerous, I hate to do it to Already Dead, but Armed and Dangerous, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's just Armed and Dangerous. I'm putting that in fucking S. It's S. Then Black and White, I definitely think it's gonna be before Ain't Living. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be before Ain't Living Right, because it is a very, very, very vibey song when you're just kind of like just ambiently doing anything, or like you're just fiddling with some stuff, just having it in the background, you know. But yeah, after that though, we got Candles by Juice WRLD, where I believe Candles should be chilling at the spot we're looking at for between 10 Feet and Wandered to LA, because Candles is a pretty good song. Then End of the Road, I think I would put before Candles, but yeah, I'd probably before Candles. Oh wait, nah, I might put it at like the end of A, because it is like a pretty good song, but it's not like the greatest. Alright, then Hurt Me, I see Hurt Me being a good spot in between Bad Energy and Afterlife, personally. Then the next song from Goodbye and Good Riddance after that would be I'll Be Fine. This song I would probably not want to hear as much as Desire, so I'm gonna be putting Desire on top of that. And I don't know, it's just looking back from like different pieces of like media, from like seeing like Juice's like addiction and stuff, that kind of helped me like not like the song as much, but or like not like the song as much as like it could be for like where the other songs of his from Goodbye and Good Riddance that I'd been able to get to. But yeah, I'm Still, one of those songs you can be with the boys, sing your goddamn heart out, and it's a good time for just getting out your feelings and everything like that. So I think it's not A worthy. No, it is A worthy, because A is better than I'm still thinking about it. I think it's better than Candles. Yeah, if you really think about it, you know what I mean. But Uzi's remix of Lucid Dreams, I think it's behind Robbery for sure. And then Lucid Dreams, with it being Lucid Dreams, I think we're gonna have to. I think we may have to put it at the top of A, because it's still like it's a good song, but it's just been overplayed. But it's still like so prominent in like how he became Juice WRLD. So I feel like there's no other place to put it if I don't put in an S in A, like the tip of A, because that's literally what made like Juice WRLD to be as popular as he is. But Scared of Love, that is definitely something I'd listen to. I'd listen to that definitely before Go Hard. Yeah, it's at the tip of B going to A for me. Used to, I think that's going under Afterlife for me. What song am I thinking? Can't Leave You Alone. That's the Maroon 5 song. I haven't really heard it, so that's gonna be like the one song I haven't really heard, except maybe like Round also, because I don't think I've heard that. I've not heard that, but all right, Antisocial. It wasn't that crazy, like for what he's able to do. So I'd probably put with him on here. I'd probably put it under World on Drugs. Like I wouldn't actually, like I'll put it at the back end of C just because it has his verse on there and it's not the worst, but I wouldn't be like going back and listening to it a whole bunch, if you get what I'm saying. Demons and Angels, that's gonna be hard. Demons and Angels, I'm probably gonna have to put that under Lucid Dreams, or Boogie with a Hoodie and then Juice being together. Also, fun fact, if you guys did not know, Me and My Guitar by what's his face, Boogie with a Hoodie, he was supposed to be having Juice WRLD get on that song. And Me and My Guitar, imagine Juice WRLD on that shit, bro. That would be crazy. Just, there's a lot of different projects that could have came up for Juice, but with his passing, it sadly is never going to be able to come. But on to the next song. We got Godzilla, which is the Eminem Juice WRLD featured song. So for Godzilla, I thought it was decent, but I thought it wasn't like too like, I don't think that's the greatest like feature Juice WRLD's ever done, but it was like really good for like Eminem's song. And then where would I put it though? That's the thing, man. Where would I put Godzilla? I think I'd put it behind Desire, because I think I'd listen to Desire a little bit more than Godzilla, comparatively the like all those. But Go, I'm gonna put that in my top, because at a point in time this was like my song that I fucked with really hard with like Kid Leroy and like the whole album that between that song is on, and then just like him as a whole in general. And then Hate Me, another one of those songs that I did listen to this. I definitely think it's gonna be like better than All Girls Are the Same, because Juice WRLD's verse on that was crazily good. Like I don't know, it was just so good. Then honestly, I kind of remember hearing, but I'm gonna just put it at Have Not Heard, because I honestly don't know if I heard it like for sure or not. But Mannequin Challenge, I have. And Young Thug, where's Young Thug's other song with Juice on here? It's an A. So what are we doing with fucking Mannequin Challenge? Putting it in A, and it is definitely before Beeline. I can listen to Mannequin Challenge. Wait, no. I can listen to Mannequin Challenge a good bit, but Feline definitely is better. Wait, yeah, I like verse. Yeah. Mannequin Challenge before Hard Work Pays Off for sure. Mosh Pit with Kodak. Good song, but I wouldn't consider it A. But I would definitely put it under Empty. I feel like it's a good spot under Empty. Well, since it's a feature, I gotta try to think about it a little bit different. I'll probably put it in front of Godzilla because I think Godzilla I think had a better, Godzilla than Mosh Pit sounds good. Then Never Scared. This song's actually pretty good, and I don't know how many people really listen to this song with G Herbo and Juice. They're really good together. They have a good amount of like unreleased songs together, and I can only imagine like what Herbo World would have been if that's what they would have named it, or like Herb World, or Hurled or something like that. You know, to try to mess around. But Never Scared. I think I'd have to put it in front of probably in front of She's the One. I'll put it in front of End of the Road and then behind Bandit because I think personally that's what I would choose. But yeah, and then Nuketown, Ski Mask, and Juice WRLD together, and that album or that like single I should say is really fucking good. But yeah. Just some stuff there. Like it's the second song that came out that's like Syphilis right there. It's like that where it's more ragey Juice, but at the same time, I don't know if I put it up as high as Syphilis. Just kidding. Yeah, it's going right behind Syphilis, just based on how both of those are like the same song. How good they are together, bro. How fucking just vibey and like how like vibey in the sense of like getting you pumped up and just getting you just like ready to like try to do shit. It hypes you the fuck up. Personally, I think it does. But that is besides the point. Then we got PTSD. Juice WRLD had a really good hook for the chorus for that, and what the other people that were on the song with such people such as G Herbo, the original person on the song. They also got Chance the Rapper on there. They also got fucking Uzi and Juice WRLD. So it's crazy the amount of people that they have just for those four. But yeah, I would probably put PTSD kind of hard to put. But I think it's PTSD. Where would I put PTSD? Probably under Coming. Oh no. That ain't it. I'd listen to PTSD before Girl on My Dreams for sure. So we're gonna put that there. Ransom remix with Juice WRLD and Little Tekka. Good song with Juice remixing on there, but at the same time, I don't know if I like it to where it would be crazy up there. I'd probably put it behind 7 a.m. Freestyle just because of it just being more of like a feature with Little Tekka, and like I don't think it was like feature wise as good as the other features that are up higher. So that is what I'm gonna say and why I'm gonna put it down there. Then I'd have to re-listen to this one again. I know it's a Young Thug and Juice song, but I'd have to try to listen to it again, like I was saying. But Suicidal, I definitely think it's gonna be higher up in B under Hurt Me. No, it's gonna be before Bad Energy, because I think I would listen to Juice's verse off of Suicidal with YNW Melly way before Bad Energy. Don't know why, but I think it's just more of how Juice WRLD's just cadence is able to be more just like I don't know the right word, like just being really smooth and like flows a little bit better than like, or not flows a bit better. Let me scratch that whole part. Okay, what I am meaning to say, sorry Donald Trump fans, but what I'm meaning to say with Suicidal Remix, I think it is better than Bad Energy in personal standpoint when looking at Juice's verse and the song in total as well too. But yeah, I think I am gonna have to put that one there. And then Flex, the one song with Polo G and Juice WRLD, where Juice WRLD on Flex literally made See You Later Alligator, Later Wild Crocodile hard. Like, sound good. Nursery kid rhyme shit, dog. He made that shit good with sprinkling. What's he sprinkling there, bro? Some of the goddamn good shit, dude. Fucking crack or something, because Jesus Christ, it is good as shit. In personal opinion, whenever he was doing the Later Wild Crocodile, See You Later Alligator type beat. And with that, it's definitely going to be before Bad Energy. I don't know. There's not like a whole lot of, there's a good amount of songs that are better than Bad Energy, but I don't know. I personally feel like that's a good spot. But like I mentioned before, we're going to twist this and switch this around. Then Without Me with Halsey, I think I'll put it right next to each other because both of those are really good. Like they both, yeah, they're just both really good. Yacht Club with Yachty, we're definitely putting this before Mannequin Challenge because Yachty and Juice are really good together too. That's what I can let you know. And then this is going in S, which is the 14999 freestyle with Juice and Trippie Redd, which is goated as fuck, such as Autograph by Juice WRLD, Bad Boy from fucking Juice and Young Thug. Juice and Young Thug together have happened to always be right now chilling in A spot. There's not a Young Thug and Juice song that I believe has gotten out of A. So I think we gotta keep it going with A for Young Thug and Juice WRLD, but where is it sitting at between those? Which is On God and as well as Mannequin Challenge. I think I would put Bad Boy before Robbery. I think Bad Boy is a better song than Robbery in personal opinion, but that is personal opinion. Then we got Blast Off with Trippie, Juice, and Internet Money. That song, we're gonna be having to put it behind Feeling and before Black and White, because it is a pretty good song, ain't gonna cap. Eye Contact, I don't remember listening to that song, so I'm gonna put that down there. Graduation, really good song. I think this is like the first song that Benny Blanco and Juice had released, except for maybe Roses was first. But Graduation though, it's a good song. I remember listening to this because it actually came out during my graduation like year, funny enough. Graduation, or what I want to put Graduation, what? I think Graduation would be better than 734, but not as good as Wishing Well. I think I can agree with that. Hide, we're gonna put that at the top of B going into A, because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is really good. I love that movie, especially with the soundtrack having as many different interesting people like on a or more SoundCloud-ish kind of like track list when it comes to like seeing names such as The Boy right now, Juice WRLD, there's fucking X, there's fucking Ski Mask on there, bro. And to get away from just or just rap as a whole, if we're just thinking about that now rather than just SoundCloud, there's also Lil Wayne. They also had Amine on there. They also had fucking, I think they had Ty Dolla $ign, and I want to say 2 Chainz also. But either or, just Spider-Man and Juice WRLD being together makes me really happy, because I love both of those a lot. So I was really happy to see Juice WRLD to be on a Marvel track list too. Like, that was really cool. But now we're looking at Legends. Really good song, but it was made after the different deaths of like some of the more prolific rappers in like Gen Z millennial time, in a way, like the last part of like millennial, like Gen Z era, like where there's like the SoundCloud rappers, like essentially like that's what he was rapping about, was just like Peep, X, like Mac also dying and everything. Like, it's just crazy. And I know Mac's not like more SoundCloud, but I was just saying like Mac Miller as well in there, because just in general, like Mac Miller is, you know, one of the better like white rappers and just rappers just in general, in my opinion. But Legends though, considering what it is and what it stands for, I believe, and like how the song in general sounds too, I believe it definitely is before Candles and under I'm Still, because I'm Still is a really good like emotional song and is able to tie a good bit. But I feel like Legends, since its meaning of like remembering everybody and just having that emotional toll is of scale or a little bit more than I'm Still, I have more of like prominence when I'm Still listening to that more than Legends, where I was literally listening to the legend to me talk about the legends that other people had looked up to. So I didn't look at it, or I didn't look at it like how everybody else would probably look at it just based on that like look at it alone. But okay, so earlier in the video I had mentioned to you guys that there was a certain song that actually got me into like changing my life from listening to him, and that song would be Let Me Know, or the song Let Me Know off of his 999 EP. That is found on SoundCloud, and you can't find it on Spotify for whatever reason. I have no clue. It might just be like a whole situation with like or owning the masters to the songs, and as well as just like stuff that wasn't like made or like made close to the time that they were getting into a deal with Grade A and Juice WRLD. But yeah, like I was saying, from that EP, Let Me Know was on there and was released to Spotify later. And the day that they released Let Me Know was the day after Juice WRLD's passing. And for me, I took that with a lot of like emotion and just a lot of different things, because he was able to emotionally impact me to where I did not need to worry about different like issues, or like a lot of my issues that I had didn't arise until his passing. Like, I wasn't aware of like what he was able to help me with as much as he was able to until he was passing, to where I know there was no other songs than like whatever he had released. And I got so emotional that I just realized how much about myself I wanted to try to like work on and like fix, and just like go about myself entirely. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gone to school and like test out school again. If it wasn't for his passing, I wouldn't be able to be the person that I am today. And I'm really happy that I've been able to change and like understand myself with just Juice WRLD being around. But at the same time, it sucks knowing that he passed. But I'm happy because he helped, with his passing, helped me see more. And I'm really happy that I was able to see more and try to do more. And yeah, that's why I got the 999 tattooed on me, because I try to think of things that are better than 666. So yeah, with that emotional tie and just the song in general, I feel like a good spot to put it would be after Feeling and before Blast Off. But yeah, Life's a Mess 2, I am gonna be completely honest, it was pretty dog shit compared to like the other stuff for Life's a Mess that had came out. But Lost Her, no. Oh, Matt Hardy, yo, I'm mad that they switched the beat for like the actual version, because the the leaked version of this is way better. And yeah, you guys definitely should try to check out Matt Hardy. And I think I'm actually gonna leave it at that spot too. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah. But yeah, definitely check out that song if you've not. Pretty good. And then Moonlight. This is a song that you're not gonna be finding on like Spotify unless if you find like somebody that's a different name than like Juice WRLD or like something like that, to where you're able to listen to it. But Moonlight, if you have listened to it, you can understand like that it's pretty good, or you may like have that opinion towards it. But I think that Moonlight is pretty good myself, and it's like one of his like earlier songs too, which is something that's really cool and just interesting to like include whenever you're looking at it and trying to put it in the area you want to. And that's why it's hard for me to try to choose. I think I'd have to put it in front of Wishing Well and Under Long Gone personally. And then No Me Ame, I'm gonna have to put that down there because I haven't really listened to that. I have not really listened to that either. Rainbow, I think I've heard this. If it's what I think it is, then I'm gonna be putting it under Screw Juice and in front of MT. Then On My Mind, I'm not too sure. Real shit, never tell a lie. That is factual, and we'll put it right behind Hide. There we go. Then after that, we have Reminds Me of You. Kind of one of the more last lucker songs off of just like the collaboration with like Juice and Kid Leroy just in general. But I think I'd have to put it under Up and Away, because I'm not the greatest big fan over this song or that song. But Rich and Blind, another good song, but I don't know where I should try to put it. Rich and Blind, I think I might put it before Legends. Then Roses, this is definitely one of those higher up ones. I think I'm gonna have to put it before Let Me Know. Just yeah, I it's gotta go there. Then Not Sure, and Not Sure, and then Not Sure. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the whole tier list. I don't know if there's anything I do want to switch. I'll go through real quick and try to look around and see if there's anything I want to switch. Ladies and gentlemen, that had been the whole tier list. I am personally happy with how the tier list had came out. I thought I did a pretty decent job, and I could be wrong unless if you want to tell me down in the comments, and you can do that just by clicking down below and just clicking on the comment section. And yeah, like I said before, just let me know if I've really fucked up on the different songs that you know, that he has made and has came out with. And yeah, I personally thought, like I said, I thought I did pretty well from, you know, just having a little bit of a biased little view on it. But otherwise, yeah, I really do think we got something good here. And if you guys like this video and wanted to see something else that was like this, or that would be a little bit different, just let me know in the comments, or just also let me know through different social medias I'll be putting in the description as well. And yeah, appreciate you guys for coming out and checking out this video. I know I haven't been really doing a whole lot of just content a lot on YouTube in general here, but that's what I'm going to be working on trying to do more, is just content and just figuring out a little bit more of what we're going to be just doing and shit, like just content. Just any ideas and stuff, if you have any that you guys would think would be cool to see me do or anything. I am always open and appreciative to hear those. Just try to get more criticism and just see what you guys would like to try to see more from me, you know. So yeah, otherwise though, I'll catch you guys in the next one then. See ya.